me. How do you feel?
Monte Vista, 2,343 students. 2,343, of which not one wants to be the misfit. We've all thought it at some point, when you're reciting a class speech, or when you just missed your teammate's pass and ended the season with a loss, or when you yell your friend's name at the wrong person. I just want to fit in. But what is fitting in a school that clearly does not? From a survey of 420 Monte Vista students, we compiled data to find the meaning of fitting in, to discover the most common aspects in MV, to tackle the question, what is the typical Monte Vista student like?
Michael!
Michael?
Hi, I'm Michael.
Hey, Michael!
Hi, Michael.
Michael!
Hi, Michael.
Hi, I'm Michael. It's awkward because you're just like, hi, I'm Michael, and then they're like, hi, I'm Michael, and then, oh, we have the same name. Oh, that's nice. My parents were kind of lazy. They went on the internet and they looked up the most common male names for that year, and they're like, they like X'd out all of them except like a couple, and then Michael, and they're just like, oh, Michael's a nice name, let's pick that. So now I'm Michael.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Wow. This is Agnes. This is my car. I kind of like going early because there's no one on the road and it's really pretty. Let's go, folks. We're going to Carver Society to get bagels. When I'm driving on the freeway, when I'm alone, I like to talk to the other cars and pretend like they're my friends. So when someone cuts me off, instead of getting mad, I'm like, oh, hey, friend, come. And then when they leave, I say bye. So, bye, folks, bye. 1 minute till sunrise. This was the sun a few days ago, and it made me really happy, so I took a picture. And I was just sitting here drinking my tea and watching the sunrise, and it was really cool. Okay, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Wow.
There's not many Skittles in the sandwich, but when I get one, I'm like, yes! In 8th grade, I brought a lot, and my friends did think it was weird. They were like, oh, Nikki, what are you eating?
So it's a sandwich. It's a Nutella and fruit sandwich. And I apply the Nutella first, and then I slice the apples into thin slices, cut the apples, and then put that on top of the bread and Nutella. And on top of that, I add some nuts, walnuts and pecans. I crush them a little bit and add them. So they add some crunchiness and taste to the sandwich. And then depends on what I have. I probably generally have sprinkles at home, or some chocolate bits, or M&Ms or something like that. I just put a few of them there, and that's it.
I can't explain it very well. I'm sorry. I don't know, I just feel comfortable playing it. I think I am good for my age, and I like playing piano, but I don't think I'm like the best piano player. I started playing when I was like 5. I had my like little class, and we learned how to play things. I think someone who like understands the music you don't just like play the notes, but you have emotion and you have your own style. I think that's what makes a good piano player. Not something just like you're playing the notes, but you're kind of, I can't explain it.
It's actually really hard. People just see what's on TV, and that's only like a quarter of what we do. We wake up at, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning to go and let all of your dogs out to potty, and then you bring everyone in and start grooming right away. So, you know, once you shout, then either your dog is done or they keep moving on if they won. So each time that they win their level, they have to be re-groomed. So that's basically all we do is just stand with your dogs. You just have to rely on your dog and hope, like have the trust that they know what they're doing and you'll know what you're doing, and then whatever the judge will throw at you, you just need to be able to handle it quickly and efficiently. It's a lot different of almost like an attitude. We just act differently. So it shows I'm usually much more serious and focused on what's going to happen next, just because there's not time to sit and talk to friends. Like you just basically have to get everything done as fast as possible. Instagram for the entire day. Like you put it at a high school where you know you have breaks. Like there's not breaks at a dog show. It doesn't stop and wait for you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
In a search to find an individual to represent a typical Monte Vista student, we realized that each voice had a different story to tell. We were left with a unique story because each typical has something special to say.
I am the exception in the typical.
I'm the exception to the typical.
I'm the exception in the typical.
I am the exception in the typical.
I am the exception in the typical.
But we have one similarity that unites us all. We are all different.